This next role play principle is one that we've already been mentioning a time or two in previous videos. Darn you, Connor, you're just getting ahead of yourself, bringing stuff up. That's just how it goes. This is F.O.R.D. The acronym F.O.R.D, F-O-R-D. Why do we care about F.O.R.D? Well, it is easy to think to ourselves, I need to go meet new people, but what in the world am I going to talk to them about? And when we do that, oftentimes we just fall right into talking about what we do. We get on a real estate topic, we just get very businessy, very salesy accidentally. Building relationships is not about talking business with people on the forefront. It's about learning their story, who they are, and going from there. F.O.R.D reminds us of this. Again, what is F.O.R.D? F stands for family. O stands for occupation. R stands for recreation, and D stands for dreams. 4 categories of conversation we can have with people we meet, heck, right off the street. F for family. Tell me about your family. Tell me about where you come from. Those are some major themes there. Your family, your current family, your parents, right? And then also, what about your hometown, your origins? That's something we'd lump into that F. Your family, aka where you've come from, could be another big connection piece, a big conversation topic. So how does it sound to bring that up in everyday life? You know, nice to meet you, so-and-so. What brings you here? Oh, is it just you here? Anyone else? No, just me. The spouse is at home. Oh, okay. Yeah, what does your spouse do? That is a family-based question. How long have you two been together? Family-based question. Okay, great. How did you meet? Family-based question. You're going to make a list here. I want you to start getting proactive. Look at the F, and I want you to come up with as many family-based questions that you could be asking about. Why are we doing this? I want you to realize that there's more to it than just, tell me about your family. Oh, that's great. Moving on. The goal of F.O.R.D isn't to just get through all 4 of these as fast as you can like a checklist. The goal, if possible, is to go as deep as you can, to spend as much time as possible on one of them. And something you'll find is that they kind of blend together if you're doing it masterfully. If you're having an organic, great conversation where you're engaging about family, things like occupation, recreation, and dreams will sprinkle in there. What we need to do is open up our minds to all the different topics underneath the banner of that F, right? I'm trying to get you going down that path. That's just about the family, those couple of examples I already gave you. Yeah, what could you ask about for where they've come from, their hometown? What was life like there? Would you ever move back? Is your family still there? Again, a few more questions under the banner of family. So many things you could ask about to truly show interest. That's important for you to start brainstorming. Get critical about thinking about what you could use with F. We're going to do that with the other 3. Oh, occupation. How many times when you're at a networking event or out and about, someone says, what do you do for a living? Oh, I do this. Oh, great. And then, okay, how about you? Oh, I do this. Oh, great. Okay, we checked off. Oh, moving on. That is not what we're looking for. Occupation, what they do. What kind of things could you ask about? How long have you been doing that? What got you into that? What do you love about it? Is there anything you dislike about it? Is that what you always wanted to be? What did you go to school for? Is there anything else that you've thought about pursuing in your life? Anything else you've ever thought about pursuing in your life starts to turn into a hybrid. That's occupation, and also a little bit dream related there. Again, look at the O after you've looked at the F and really racked your brain. What type of O-based questions can you come up with off the top of your head? How many different occupation questions are there? Please develop this list. Be aware of all the things you could ask about. Don't be the typical, what do you do? Great, moving on type of person. That is not authentic. That is not an interested person who wants to learn that person's story. R, recreation. This can be a fun one. Recreation, all the hobbies, the interests, the passions. What kind of sports do you like? What do you do in your free time? What is something you would be doing, or what's something you want to pick up and learn to do? Are you part of any clubs, any organizations? What are your interests? The R is just huge, so many different opportunities. That's almost a problem. Where do you begin? The R is definitely where you should really do the visual F.O.R.D scan that we've talked about before. Is there anything they're wearing that can be telling about something they're interested in? Do they have colorful socks on you could talk about? Do they have interesting glasses on? Are they rocking any sort of sports attire that tells something about their R, their recreation, things they enjoy? Anything about their car? If you can find an R to talk about, wow, you can really keep going. And lastly, D, dreams. This one, to the average person, probably seems a little awkward. I just walk up to someone and say, hey, tell me about your dreams? It seems a little odd, but again, it's not that far of a stretch to transition to dreams. Hey, welcome to this gala. Like, I'm so-and-so, what's your name? What brings you out here? Is this something you're really passionate about? Is that something you're really passionate about? That's something that's close to the dream topic. Maybe you ask about, how long have you lived in Fargo? Is this where you've always wanted to be? Where do you see yourself down the road, right? What do you want to accomplish for yourself? What's something big you're working on in life? Any big focuses, any big accomplishments that you're after? What do you want to do in your occupation? These are some fun, powerful conversations, because now we're getting at some motivation, some sense of purpose with people. That can be some really deep conversation, and it's not that hard to get into the topic of dreams. If you can get to dreams, I think you can really create a strong bond with someone, because again, you're getting to more meaning type stuff with them. And again, we feel like we worry that people are going to lean back and say, whoa, that's private, buddy. I think we got to really get over that. Very rarely does that happen. If you are someone who's sincerely interested in them, if you're leaning in with an ear who really wants to learn about them, people are going to share. They will share this stuff. If you are interested, if you want to know, the vast majority are going to share it. So let's not get gun shy about this dreams topic. There are countless questions we can and should be using, and like the others, develop a list. What are things you could be asking people? As you're developing this list, I hope you reflect on it, you ingest it, you internalize it, and your homework, you could use the connecting with people cards and practice with someone and use an actual real estate scenario. Or how about you just go around the office and you practice using some of these questions and maybe get coffee with a team member. Sit down and just look to learn a few new things about them. That alone is a powerful practice. If you can seek to just take an interest in people, use this stuff to really learn a lot, then you're doing F.O.R.D right. The next video is going to be covering Tell Me More in 3 Deep. Some crucial aspect of using F.O.R.D well. So feel free. You can start just using F.O.R.D right now, or maybe watch the next video right after this and combine everything you're learning. We'll see you soon.